I'm Doolin, and we're on the next episode of this. I don't know how to start this.
All right, we are back for round 2 of Battlestar Galactica as it goes up against Dungeon Degenerates. I'm hopeful that I can figure out how to actually play this game a little more in the second round. First one, super fun, but I didn't really feel like I had a whole lot of agency, but I think a lot of that is just that I didn't know what I was doing.
So, we're playing Battlestar Galactica again because Bus was bad. And, I'm just kidding. But not really. And I, this time, am a good guy. Don't tell anyone. But I'm not a Cylon. And last game I was, and everyone, especially Patrick, was mad at me.
My name is Felix Gata. I'm a communications officer on Battlestar Galactica. It's been a while since I've seen the show, so I'm not really sure. But I am here to tell you something. I'm not a Cylon, and I'm really bummed about it. So, but I'm ready to play Battlestar Galactica again. I loved our last play, and ready to get into more shenanigans. And hopefully I'll become a Cylon. I really hope that.
So today, I am Gaius Balter. Never watched this show. Might be butchering that. But I'm the political leader of the party, and I get to draw 2 loyalty cards to start up. I haven't looked at these yet. I don't even know what I am. So let's find out. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but I am a Cylon. And I am not a Cylon. So I am, but
I am playing as Callie, and she was a engineer on the flight deck, sort of a grunt, but she has an awesome extra ability. And that once per game, I just get to kill somebody. And I told them that I wanted to be the engineer tonight so that they could do more cool things, because engineers kind of suck. But really, I just wanted to do this so that I could just kill somebody for fun later. Am I a Cylon or not? Not yet, at least.
I'm feeling good because I got to do a lot of nice things. On my turn, on another person's turn, I did a 5 to make sure we passed a test. I played a card to let Jash take 2 turns to fight off an extra thing and not die. And I was basically just giving up my cards, even though I wasn't going to draw some for a long time because I'm Anderson. I sit on the bench. But everyone still suspects me. But here's the thing about these games, and it's why I like playing them. But I'm also I don't know. I almost prefer always getting the good roll because I'm always sus to everyone.
the problem with being this Gaius character is that everyone just assumes I'm a Cylon immediately. And they're right, but I wish they didn't assume that.
I am 100% not a Cylon. It's either Max or Jash. I have an ability that lets me murder somebody for free, and I really wanted to kill Max. I'm not convinced he's a Cylon, but statistically, he has the greatest odds of being that. But he was in a place that I couldn't kill him, so I thought about killing Jash, but I don't know. He just got back from Japan.
This game's so up. I have no idea what I'm doing.
So it's been pretty well established.
Kenny thinks I'm a bad guy. Max thinks I'm the bad guy. I think Josh is starting to think that I'm the bad guy.
Everyone is 100% confident it's me. And they're right. I have no idea who's on my team because quite frankly, it feels like the one remaining card in the entire deck that isn't in play is the other Cylon. And it feels like it's one versus everyone else because I'm just like, no one has shown their hand at all that they're trying to help me. Everyone appears very good. And then there's me.
I keep forgetting that we're supposed to be doing videos. Sorry, I'm having a good time.
And this is kind of where playing the game comes into play because I played some cards and then Patrick was like, oh, wait, so those are politics. These people are the only people that can get politics, which means it has to be Max or Josh. And so then, of course, the ire's on me. I didn't even think about that.
The way I've been playing this game is basically just to blindly follow Patrick. He seems really confident about the rules, number one. But also he seems very earnest in what he's doing. He's not trying to play any tricks so far. And he does the trick later on us. We can invent.
I have a special ability, and I'm waiting to use it for the right moment where I get to basically succeed at any die roll. And I'm hoping that like the bad guys don't read that, and like towards the end of the game, whenever a big die roll happens, I can do something really cool. So,
all right, this is hysterical now because basically I went the whole game pretending that I had 2 Cylon cards. So I just revealed myself with a Cylon. So I pass out my 2 other cards. And I passed them to Josh, and everyone's like, okay, well, Josh is a Cylon. But now Josh is claiming that I didn't give him a Cylon, which I didn't. I truly think that the one card not in play is my second Cylon, which freaking sucks because I did not have a teammate the entire game.
So we just finished up our game of Battlestar Galactica, second round. I was a good person this time, and I enjoyed it just as much as being a Cylon last time. I would say luck was in our favor because Max was the lone Cylon in the game, so it was a lot harder for him to like sabotage and set us up. I just think you really probably need like 2 sources of just like chaos to really clutch the win. But even then, like it was pretty tight at the end still. So like even playing like a really really good game with 2 Cylons in the mix would be incredibly tough.
Humans won. Humans never win at this game. This had everything that, if you're inclined to a game like this, makes it good. We had a lot of confusion. We had a lot of accusations. Even when Max revealed himself, we really had no idea if someone else bad was still out there. It seemed like it. We almost made some bad decisions that could really cost us the game. But Kenny came up clutch there at the end. He pulled the right cards to get us to where we needed to be, and then we just kept Max from taking another turn. So I'm real happy about it. This is going up against Dungeon Degenerates.
Yeah, it was 1v4 the whole time. Some fun moments, but I don't know. I'll still probably vote for this one to move forward.
So we won. A mace. If you know, you know. We did good, and I was the one who got to, do the last thing, win, and they had to set me up for it because they believed me. So that means that my original goal, which was win or lose, I just want somebody to trust me, succeeded. And I finally made friends which that's the goal of every game, right?
I don't know. It's tough. I just feel like I don't have a lot of agency, and I think that that's more a personal problem, a lack of understanding, a skill issue, if you will. But it felt really bad this game, just being so not only was I the one Cylon, but because I drew 2 cards at the beginning, I was also just immediately assumed to be a Cylon. So from turn 1, it was assumed that I was a Cylon, and that was all there was to it. And by the end of the game, I was still the only Cylon. So everyone worked together, and I was assumed right out the gate and just couldn't really do anything to pull it back. It wasn't a terrible game for the Cylon. Almost pluraled that, but like we got the resources down. But I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't that threatening, I don't think either. It was fine.
In no world should Dungeon Degenerates have beat SETI in a head-to-head bracket like this. In no world.
We're somehow playing Dungeon Degenerates again. Not that it's not good. It's just shocking. Because in a world where Tsukiyumi got voted out, we have like this game in here, which complete surprise. Like I didn't vote for it the first round, but I'm happy to be playing it again. Max has a parasite that we're gonna offer to a guy named Lord Scrot in the Temple of Madness, but Max has to be on drugs first.
You know, I brought a lot of bitterness to the vote last time. Sometimes it pays off. Stay salty, baby.
Just like Dungeon Degenerates persisting, so does my fungal parasite. And now, in this game, we are tasked with taking me, infected with this fungal parasite, to Lord Scrot, the Bird King, in the Temple of Madness.
This is probably it for Dungeon Degenerates, but one of mine got through, and it had no business doing that. I own that. Dungeon Degenerates, baby, all the way. Gonna take it home. I mean, I'm literally gonna take it home. It's not gonna win and take it. It's gonna go home with me today because I bought it.
We still don't even know what Dungeon Degenerates is facing. It will either be Battlestar Galactica or Bus. And I felt initially a little bad when it beat SETI. I think Kenny was pretty flabbergasted at that. And admittedly, I said in the video, I said as much, it was really like a 50-50 split. I will say though, on second play, I'm still having a lot of fun. And I think that the absurdity of this game just allows for those silly, fun, interactive moments amongst the table. I think SETI is a banging Euro game, but it is very puzzly and heads down. There's not a whole lot of interaction. There's a little bit of race elements in there, and I give some credit to that. But I'm coming back and thinking about our plays of SETI and our plays of Dungeon Degenerates, and there's just more laughter around the table. And whether it can beat this next matchup or not, only time will tell. But I'm still having a good time with this game.
So, in the most hilarious way possible, where all 4 of us failed the final roll, because the game is pretty generous about you not wiping and just continue on if at least one person can get out, but us did. So, so that was pretty fun. I enjoy co-ops when you can just fail. I still can't believe this beat SETI, but I'm okay with it.
That was absolutely hilarious and chaotic, and exactly the kind of mess and experience that I was hoping to get from this game. It's like a novelty experience, and this proved exactly what I wanted out of this game. So I'm not sure that it's going to be something I'm going to be voting for moving forward, but this was a super funny play. We wiped, we got destroyed, we walked into the Goblin Temple only to be ambushed by 20 plus goblins. It was just absolutely chef's kiss, pure perfection of what I expect the absurdity of Dungeon Degenerates to be.
So, yeah, we walked into a goblin camp, and they killed us. And such is the tale of the Dungeon Degenerates. I don't know why I started recording when I don't know which one I'm picking. Oh no.
Fun game, got nothing bad to say about it. But this is my favorite game, and yeah, it gets my vote. This might be the last time, though. I don't know if it's going to make it another another round because it's a long game, man, and you got to stay engaged in it. And that can be tough to do, but I'm just really happy right now. I've got to play this twice in the matter of a month, and it's my favorite game. I keep saying that, but I'm just real happy right now. I don't care what happens. Thanks to the group for playing it, and for those of you that are fans of this game, get out there and play it, man. Find the people, do it. It's an awesome time. So say we all. Oh, and I'm voting for Battlestar Galactica. I don't have a piece of paper with me, but you knew that anyways.
I don't know. I just gotta pick.
I will be voting for Battlestar Galactica. I don't have my thing right here. I should, but Max, edit this in. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm voting for Battlestar Galactica just because I want to see more of it.
I'm so sorry, Max. I know that you're editing this, and I just screwed things up. I gotta talk louder because that is really loud over there, and I'm so sorry.
But either way, I've really enjoyed Battlestar Galactica through this bracket. Like it's a social deduction game with some meat to it, and I'd be happy to play it again. So for that reason, I'm gonna vote BSG through. Is that right, Sabet? Yep.
Comparing these games, though, Battlestar Galactica, Dungeon Degenerates, I love co-op, and this was really difficult because there is co-op and there's semi-co-op, right? But I think I have to give the edge. Hopefully you can see BSG, but barely. I like both those games a lot, and I'm sad about the possibility of not playing Dungeon Degenerates again, so whichever game wins, I'm going to be excited for it. So, yeah, but that's my vote.
We just finished our play of Battlestar Galactica, so now we have to vote again. This is moving on to the championship. Mm-hmm. We have Battlestar Galactica and Dungeon Degenerates, which you all just saw us play and give our talking heads on. We've cast our votes, and it's time to see which one wins. For those unfamiliar with this bracket, there are 2 default votes, one for each game, and then each of us 4 have put in a vote as well because we've played both. Josh played Battlestar Galactica but did not have a chance to play Dungeon Degenerates, so his vote is excluded from this matchup. And we're gonna see which one moves on to the championship. Any thoughts before we reveal? How did this matchup go based off what you thought it would be and what it ended up being?
Yeah, I think a lot of people did not expect Dungeon Degenerates to be here.
No. It's the underdog, I would say.
It's the Cinderella story, right? So,
but can it keep up its run?
I really kind of want to know, like, Patrick.
These are your babies.
Yeah, these are my 2 games. And
are you going to be sad?
No, I think as I've said a million times in these videos, this is my favorite game. And I'm just happy that we've got a chance to play it. If it loses tonight, I'm really okay with that. I hope it doesn't, but I think we saw tonight both the really good and the really, I don't want to say bad, but the struggle with this game. The good is we really did have a lot of blaming and finger pointing that you want to see out of a game like this. There was a lot of uncertainty. But it's a long game, and I think for games like this that are based on accusing people of things, and it can wear you down. And so, whereas Dungeon Degenerates, super snappy, but we saw the problem with that is you got to have someone who knows how to play it because of the keywords.
Well, we can finally talk about we lost. Yeah. On camera, like
So either way it goes, I mean, heck, it's my game, so I'm pretty happy. But
and such a funny ending we had with Dungeon Degenerates. I thought that was really silly.
It's also worth mentioning that's been a month since we played Dungeon Degenerates.
We never got to talk about it.
No. Yeah. So the memory's already fading for me.
Yeah.
But then we had this opportunity to play Battlestar Galactica and cast our vote. So let's go ahead and reveal the vote. Before we do that, Kenneth, before you pull the vote, Patrick, these are your babies. What is the keyword for today's giveaway of a copy of Movie Night?
Frack!
And how do you spell that?
F-R-A-K.
We just got demonetized.
And there's your keyword. Put frack in the comments below for an opportunity to win a copy of Movie Night from All Play Games. So let's see which wins, and we'll be able to have more discussion afterwards.
Shake it until one falls out.
We could be here for a long time.
Yeah. All right, it is Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar
Wow.
Galactica.
Okay, what was everybody's vote? I just want to know, like, how close was it?
Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica.
Wow. All of us voted Battlestar Galactica.
No Dungeon Degenerates here.
Was anybody close to voting the other way? Because I was.
I was. It's a struggle. And I think I admitted as much in my talking head. I think if I quantified fun, I think I had more fun playing Dungeon Degenerates over the course of 2 games. But this is also a game like Blood on the Clock Tower, which is a game I absolutely adore. That like, if someone gives it a shot, they're like, oh, it's not for me. I'm so much like, see if you
Keep
can
playing,
kind of
keep
figure
playing.
it out. And I learned stuff in this play that I'd like to apply to a future play. I don't think that for me, this was a super fun play of Battlestar Galactica. I was admittedly alone the entire time, and because of the person I chose that got to, I was also accused from turn 1. So not only was I accused, but alone the entire game.
Yeah.
And so it was a bit of a struggle of a play. There were a couple really exciting moments when I was able to pass my cards to Jash and kind of pretend that he was on
yeah.
my side.
No, none of
It
us
caused some
trusted Jash
chaos,
for a
a
while.
little chaos grenade there. So there were a couple exciting moments for me. But when it's all said and done, I do think I technically had more fun from my plays of Dungeon Degenerates, but this is a game that I just want to play more of. Whereas that, I'm cool leaving it where it stands, and this, I think, deserves at least another play for me to kind of put what I've learned together in 2 plays into a 3rd play and see if it finally hits for me.
I think you make a good point there. I think Dungeon Degenerates probably is a more fun game, more accessible to fun. It's easy to pick up, again, as long as you have someone who's explaining
Yes.
things to you. It's pretty rules light. I mean, it's just rolling 6-sided die.
I love
there's just a lot of fun, cool art and things like that really do make it fun. This game, I don't know that fun is going to be equally applied by everybody. For someone like me, I love this game. I have a great time doing it, but I'm really invested in the IP and past memories of it. And I don't expect others, especially in this group, to share that. So I think that's another struggle also. I honestly assumed you would vote for Dungeon Degenerates because of it's a little more eclectic. It's a little more out there, and it's more fun based. So
I'm
really,
the co-op boy, and I didn't vote for it, but I was really close.
Yeah.
For me, it was not even close. This is by a country mile. Yeah.
You didn't want Dungeon Degenerates to beat SETI in the first place.
Yeah, true. I mean, I think Dungeon is a fine game, but like this one has such high highs, and I love social deduction games that are blended into like a pretty dense board game. Anyway, so this is just right up my alley. So,
Yep.
and I'm not as much of a Battlestar themed guy as Patrick is, but I still really like playing P2. So
Yeah, the IP doesn't move the needle for me yet, though I want to watch Battlestar Galactica eventually. But yeah, it is just a nature of game that I enjoy more. I've mentioned before, I'm not a huge co-op person anyways. Dungeon Degenerates is fun, but this is what I'm more excited to return to.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that it won, and we'll see you next bracket, episode 4, Molly House versus Marvel Zombies.